It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Yu Darvish will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first two games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first two games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, that's out. He has 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Hosmer has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
No one on with 1 down, and here's Lane Thomas into the box. And now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado, and there are 2 away now. Here's Nolan Arenado. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's batting at a .385 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now to the plate, here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Count is 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third.
Now to bat, Fernando Tatis Jr. There's prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Pham stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Manny Machado now, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch on the way. Machado now on 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in is Myers, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. 0-1 the count to Molina.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
And the pitch. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Thomas has it for route number 1.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here is Will Myers. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the AB now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Two balls and a strike now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Grounded to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. And to hit will be Trent Grisham. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Now into the box, Austin Dean. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. 2 down. Next to hit, Jack Flaherty. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Hit hard towards center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He finds barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
That brings in Tommy Edman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Flaherty is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Has a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
And now the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Yu Darvish.
The pitcher,
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here now the 2-2. Pops this one up.
He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
now batting.
Up next, Tommy Pham. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now it'll be Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have it.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 San Diego. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
From the stretch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. DeYoung, a 27-year-old. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Yadi Molina digging in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is as he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dean is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone. One out, base is empty, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off speeds.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Padres leave 1. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, here is Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Carlson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now to the plate, Austin Dean.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in next, Jack Flaherty. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
First delivery to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Darvish.
In now, Yu Darvish. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now is Tommy Edman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So next to hit is Lane Thomas. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up. Hosmer into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Skied into very shallow right. Myers in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Gone! Nolan Arenado touches them all. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Popped him up. Molina is there. He's got it one away.
Now
So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. Flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Thomas. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. On the ground to third. On to first, and there are two down. And in steps Manny Machado. Singled last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. He will score as Machado delivers the RBI. It's now a two-run lead at 3-1.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Tucupita Marcano will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Running it first for the Padres. Number 16, Tucupita Marcano.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Marcano, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Daniel Ponce de Leon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Will Myers will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. The 1-0 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
That's in there. 3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Tucupita Marcano is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 16.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in once again is Dylan Carlson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB now. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Marcano into foul territory, and no one will get this one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
So the next to bat will be Austin Dean. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, and I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Victor Caratini will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Brian O'Grady will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 24, Brian O'Grady.
He's set, and the pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. O'Grady, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now the first pitch. Tommy Pham is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So it's no runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. Eighth inning coming up. The Padres on top, 3-1. Matt Carpenter is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
13, Matt Carpenter.
Drew Pomeranz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brian O'Grady will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Here's the pitch. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 3 homers and 5 driven in. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Now the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit. At the plate now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 1 for 3. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. O'Grady will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Lane Thomas now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now here's the first offering.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
And another foul ball. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. first pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Comes set and the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Thomas is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in is Tucupita Marcano, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Marcano leads off first with one away. Count remains at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Jurickson Profar will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So now here is Trent Grisham. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. A dive by Goldschmidt. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 27, Keone Kela.
Nolan Arenado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kella, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Ready with the 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Makes the catch, and the Padres have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish earns win number 7 on the season. Keone Kela hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. They won't stick in with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that one take.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.